Hey everyone, Mr. Regan here, and we're going to be looking at a new claim that was made with Dr. Young and one of her part guests. And we're going to be looking to use some of our key concepts to help further not only improve this claim, but to make a little bit more sense of it and apply that key concept that we have down there to this answer. So before we dive into the key concept, let's take a look at what was said about our newts. In a conversation with Dr. Young, a part guest said that the less poisonous newts are dying and the more poisonous ones are living. And if you notice, when we look at this statement here, it's not necessarily, wrong or incorrect. If we were to dive a little deeper and try to understanding what's going on, the part guest is probably saying something like the less poisonous newts are dying because while they're getting eaten by their predators, and the more poisonous ones are living because they're able to live longer and such. The problem with this statement is, number one, it's very limited in what is being explained, and number two, it doesn't really tell us if the person has a deeper understanding of some of the bigger concepts that we have gone over. So the new key concept that we have here below is going to help us not only kind of dive a little deeper into this claim, but also help us improve it. So we know that individuals with adaptive traits are more likely to live longer and have more offspring, whereas individuals with non-adaptive traits are more likely to die without having offspring. Now, if you notice, this key concept applies to a lot of the different organisms and simulators we've looked at. It applies to what we did with the australopes. It applies to what we did with the otters in a previous reading and many others. But now we have to take this key concept and kind of explain, what else is happening with our newts? What else is going on where we can take this claim and kind of better it or improve it in some way? So your job is going to be to think about, what else is happening here in this newt situation with our newt population? And your job is to take that claim and improve it. So you're going to obviously start with some of these important sentence starters here. The less poisonous newts, ... and you'll have to kind of add on some more information. And then the more poisonous newt ones are ... And again, you'll have to add on more information. The question is, what else do we need to add on to these sentence starters? Well, if we go back to our question, what else is happening? We need to think about, what's happening with our adaptive and our non-adaptive traits? What's happening with reproduction and how traits are passed down? And what's going on in the environment that's causing some of these newt traits to disappear and others to become more popular? So thinking about what you know about adaptive and non-adaptive traits, thinking about what you know about reproduction, and thinking about what you know about a changing environment, your job is going to be to start with these sentence starters. So the less poisonous newts, ... the more poisonous newts, ... and give a complete idea and a new claim that would better explain what's going on with our newt population, and that would help Dr. Young correct this part guest to give them a little bit more information. As you're doing this, keep in mind our key concept. This should hopefully help guide your response. And as always, when you're done with this video, make sure you complete the survey. If you have questions or you put your X in the yellow or red section, obviously check in with me. Otherwise, good luck.